Hi, I'm Sofia Bueno and this is my exam video for Resources and ICT. It is the area in which is mentioned that as teachers need to know everything about their child, adding the pedagogical content, they also need to master the technological pedagogical content knowledge, which is TPAC. The knowledge that a competent teacher has about how to effectively use available technology to help students develop a certain competence related mainly to the content. It is essential because in the actual society, the teacher must know the relationship between the content and technology and how it can link to develop the learning.
To develop this element, I will try to inform myself the best I could about technologies and how I could use them in class, looking in articles, blogs, etc. Letting students the links to those in order to let them inform too. Also, I will use some of these tools in my explanations, uploading videos or blogs for the students. And to become a real expert, I would include Blogger and also YouTube.
In this element, what is proclaimed is that teachers need to understand technology as a tool for social commitment and know about it as it is something that would be present in their class with the students. Also, having the knowledge of the cultures that underlie these technologies is necessary because now children use social networks every day to contact with others, and teachers should be aware of the potential of these technologies and take advantage of them. Also, teachers should explain the students how to make a good use of them.
I will learn the maximum of these technologies, emphasizing the more common ones between the students, asking professionals or with the internet tutorial, and I would make my own profile where I could upload content for my students, for example, in Instagram with videos and photos. And in my blog, I would include Instagram and YouTube.
It is the principle by which teachers need to use the possibilities of communication offered by ICT tools in order to communicate with the families and the students' environments. It is necessary because family, school, and community are the basic social spheres of influence of young people, and the interaction between them should be coordinated and complemented for student education.
To develop this element, what I would do would be making a group chat with the parents to have them informed and also for them having me informed. And to have a more complete information, I would use one of the existing applications where I could upload everything that families need to know. And to become a real expert, I would use Telegram and Tucap School. First, TPAC, which is an emerging form of knowledge that goes beyond all the three core components: content, pedagogy, and technology. Technological pedagogical content knowledge is an understanding that emerges from interactions among content, pedagogy, and technology knowledge. Underlying truly meaningful and deeply skilled teaching with technology, TPAC is different from knowledge of all three components individually. Instead, TPAC is the basis of effective teaching with technology, requiring an understanding of the representation of concepts using technologies, pedagogical techniques that use technologies in constructive ways to teach content, knowledge of what makes concepts difficult or easy to learn, and how technology can help redress some of the problems that students face, knowledge of students, prior knowledge and theories of epistemology, and knowledge of how technologies can be used to build on existing knowledge to develop new epistemologies or strengthen old ones. Then we have ACAD, the Activity-Centered Analysis and Design Framework developed by Goodyear and Carvalho is intended to support the analysis and design of complex learning environments. This focuses on what people are actually doing and what is involved in their activity. ACAD has three essential elements, which are set design, epistemic design, and social design. The first one refers to how we arrange the physical or virtual learning environment. The second one involves proposing tasks. It is about making suggestions. And the last refers to the answer that learning and teaching are influenced by the relationships we establish with other members in the educational community, with the peers, the parents, or other instruction. Augmented reality. It is a technology which overlays virtual objects into the real world. These virtual objects then appear to coexist in the same space as objects in the real world. Augmented reality helps students to engage in authentic explorations in the real world. By displaying virtual elements alongside real objects, augmented reality facilitates the observation of events which cannot easily be observed with the naked eye. Thus, it increases students' motivation and helps them to acquire better investigation skills. Lastly, we have Codiroki, which is an educational robot with a lot of functions that permit children to learn how to program at the same time that they are playing. Its using is not difficult. You only need to connect it to your mobile phone, for example, through Bluetooth. You can direct it little by little or program a circuit as it is able to recognize colors and sounds. Children can program it and make it talk or change its expression of the eyes. To direct it, it's necessary to have an application which has all the settings.
Firstly, an example of TPAD would be designing an activity for a subject, but having in mind that for the planning, you need to use ICT resources that allow you to create your own products, like for example texts, presentations, images, simulations, etc., where you can think creatively, discover and innovate. Of course, keeping in mind more things like, for example, the contents, the objectives, the role of the student, the role of the teacher, the evaluation, etc. All the necessary for all the elements that TPAD involve. Secondly, for ACAD, if I want to work with it, I need to be able to prepare everything as it needs to be. I will prepare tasks and make groups in order to work cooperatively and making them use tools and resources to develop the work. This would be thought to be a strong alignment between the three areas. Thirdly, a good use for augmented reality is clearly the explanation of some content. For example, if we are in a science class talking about the human body, with augmented reality we could see better the bones with the names and the muscles. If we are in a class of technology teaching students programming a little bit and explaining them some sequences, we would use Codiroki. With it, children will learn a lot about programming and will have a really good time. Also, as an activity, we could tell the students to invent a circuit and program the robot to do it. I would say that I deserve an 8, as this has been one of the most challenging subjects with many tasks to do, and I think I did them properly, including this video. Well, each role was really important, but I would say that it was the analyst role, as this one made us reflect on the work that we have been doing, and it was really important to thinking about the following tasks that we had to do. Well, I think that the most challenging role is the star, as it's not easy to defend your work in front of others and defend also your peers. In my play, I would include some elements that I think that are going to help me in the future, like for example, TPAD, because I think it is really necessary. Also, the infographic, as I think that it's a really important way to explain because it's easy and also very visual. And I would say augmented reality, because with it children learn a lot and also are very entertained.